Welcome to the Hometown Bluegrass Radio Show. I'm your host, Tim Batts, and for the next hour, I'm going to bring you some of the best in bluegrass music. You'll hear chart-topping songs, your favorite classics, as well as some of the best local bluegrass artists in our area. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the music.
Blessing in disguise. You promises you broke the lies that you spoke, the way you said goodbye. Your final destination's been the inspiration for the sad songs that I write. I should be down in the dumps and down in the mouth, sporting the frown, but I ain't. Making the rounds all over town, running you down, but I can't. To tell you the truth, it helps when I fret on the soul flat top guitar. You see, a girl's gotta live and it pays to forgive all you put me through. I ought to be willing to make it a killing, all because of losing you. I should be down in the dumps, down in the mouth, sporting the frown, but I ain't. Making the rounds all over town, running you down, but I can't. To tell you the truth, the least I could do is send you flowers and a note of thanks. Crying all the way to the bank. I should be down in the dumps and down in the mouth, sporting the frown, but I ain't. Making the rounds all over town, running you down, but I can't. To tell you the truth, the least I could do is send you flowers and a note of thanks. Crying all the way to the bank. Crying all the way to the bank. Crying all the way to the bank.
I wonder if she'll ever come back around, now that she's gone from this quiet country town. She packed her guitar and set out on her way. She'll probably make it big, be a star someday. But as for me, I'll hang around, see what happens in this quiet country town. She told me that she wanted me to come along, share our lives, and she'd write it in her songs. I guess that I just didn't know how to say. I thought that she would be better off this way. In my car today on my radio, guess who I heard singing to me soft and low? A song about a boy that she left behind, wondering if he would ever change his mind. But that crazy boy's still hanging around, and nothing's happened in this quiet country town. I wonder if she'll ever come back around, now that she's gone from this quiet country town.
That was Wildfire with Quiet Country Town. I sure am glad I live in a quiet country town. And before that, you heard Alicia Nugent from her Hillbilly Goddess album, singing Crying All the Way to the Bank, all the way from 2009. Great song there, written by the great Carl Jackson. You're listening to the Hometown Bluegrass Show. I'm your host, Tim Batts. Thanks so much for tuning in. I've got a lot of great music coming your way. If you're a bluegrass lover, you are in the right place. Here's another great song from Junior Sisk called The Mountains Are Calling My Name.
As I grew from a child, I started running wild. I thought it would be better on my own. Now time has shown me things I couldn't see, and the mountains are calling me home. I left mom and dad, they were so sad. I still see them crying all alone. I hope and I pray they're still there today, 'cause the mountains are calling me home. I spent my wasted years with heartaches and tears. It's nobody's fault but my own. I see looking back, I'm on the wrong track, and the mountains are calling me home. Time I can't reclaim, I've only me to blame. I know that I must reap the seeds I've sown, but starting here and now, I'll make it right somehow, 'cause the mountains are calling me home. The years that I've lost have come at a cost. The ones who love me most may now be gone. The only thing I've earned are the lessons that I've learned, and the mountains are calling me home. I spent my wasted years with heartaches and tears. It's nobody's fault but my own. I see looking back, I'm on the wrong track, and the mountains are calling me home. I spent wasted years with heartaches and tears. It's nobody's fault but my own. I see looking back, I'm on the wrong track, and the mountains are calling me home.
He was peeling an apple, sitting in the shade, eating those green slices right off the blade. Grandpa was what you might say a quiet man. but there was so much wisdom neath that farmer's tan. I said, I wanna be just like you when I'm grown. He handed me an apple, said, this is all I know. Choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. Wealth is not determined by what you possess. You know a dollar bill won't buy you happiness. Take time to show others just how much you care, 'cause love is something you have plenty of to share. No one else can tell you what your life is worth. Just thank God for the blessings of each day upon the earth, and choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. If you can make each moment count and give more than you get, then you can turn the page with no regrets. Choose the road less traveled every time you can. Try to find the good things in your fellow man. Never hesitate to stand up for the weak, and the bigger man's the one who turns the other cheek. If you can say I'm sorry and learn how to forgive, well then you've had a life well lived. Then you've had a life well lived.
There's Daryl Mosley with the title track off of his latest album, with a song he actually wrote called A Life Well Lived. Such a beautiful song. Hey, if you like great bluegrass music live, then you need to come to the Kentucky Opry in Draftonville, Kentucky. The Jackson Purchase Friends of Bluegrass hosts a bluegrass night the first Friday of every month with a free show. There's a jam session in the lobby at 6 p.m., the doors open at 6:30 and the show begins at 7. So come join us. It's a great time and you'll be glad you did. Our band Homemade Jam will actually be playing there on Friday, June the 2nd. It'll be an album release show, debuting our first album called There Is a Time. And here's a song from that album with our late great buddy Mr. Jim Renfro playing the harmonica. This is a great song called Love Someone Like Me.
That dancing moon is on the water. Do you feel inclined romantically? If you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. Ain't no place you should be going. Ain't no need for you to leave. It's a lover's night, the stars are showing. To love someone like me. Someone else might try to find you, but my love can set you free. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. ain't nothing to love someone like me. You've been thinking love won't find you. Well, honey, wait right here and see. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. Someone else might try to find you, but my love can set you free. Your heart has got a mind too. You could love someone like me. You could love someone like me. You could love someone like me. Now my grandfather was a sailor. He blew in off the water. My father was a farmer, and I, his only daughter, took up with a no good mill working man from Massachusetts, who dies from too much whiskey and leaves me these three faces to feed. Mill work ain't easy. Mill work ain't hard. Mill work, it ain't nothing but an awful boring job. I'm waiting on a daydream to take me through the morning, put me in my coffee break where I can have a sandwich and remember. And then it's me and my machine for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the afternoon, oh, for the rest of my life. My mind begins to wander to the days back on the farm. I can see my father smiling at me, swinging on his arm. I can hear my granddad's stories about the storms on Lake Erie, where the vessels and cargoes and fortunes and sailors' lives were lost. But it's my life's been wasted, and I have been the fool to let this manufacturer use my body for a tool. I can ride home in the evening, staring at my hands, swearing by my sorrow that a young girl ought to stand a better chance. May I work the mills just as long as I am able, and never meet the man whose name is on the label. It'd be me and my machine for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the afternoon, oh, for the rest of my life.
Jack Martin in Paducah, Kentucky has been playing and giving music lessons for 60 years. With a wealth of music wisdom, Jack loves to teach music lessons to beginners and veteran players as well. Jack Martin has performed with Bill Monroe, Lester Flatt, and has performed on the Grand Ole Opry. Jack also has his own band called Jack Martin and Good Company. If you'd like to book his band or take music lessons from a legend, give Jack Martin a call at 270-442-8167.
The road winds on up the hill, but there's a light in the window that shines on the road where I live.
Ray's Exterior Cleaning in West Paducah, Kentucky is family owned and operated since 2021. Licensed and insured, they offer commercial and residential cleaning services from pressure washing, soft wash, concrete cleaning, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, fleet washing, decks, fencing, and so much more. Give Brandon Ray a call at 270-331-8641 or shoot him an email at raysexteriorcleaning@yahoo.com. For over 50 years, Puckett's Jewelry in Benton, Kentucky has been a trusted choice for fine jewelry that will last a lifetime and help you celebrate life's most precious moments. New owners Bart and Hannah Lewis are excited to continue the Puckett's Jewelry legacy right here in Marshall County and are proud to support bluegrass music. Puckett's Jewelry on the square in Benton, Kentucky. Visit them today at puckettsjewelry.com.
It's a long, lonely road, and these shoes are getting thin, thumbing my way back home. The cold falling rain is stinging my skin, chilling me to the bone. The big semi-trucks nearly raise me off the ground as they go screaming by. The sun on my head says I'm homeward bound. I'll get there by and by. Take me back to old Kentucky. I wish I'd never left to roam. Take me back to old Kentucky. I miss my old mountain home. I miss the whippoorwill singing their songs as shadows crept over the farm. And I miss that old rooster crowing at dawn on the fence post down by the barn. I've had years of city living, but one thing a country boy learns: no matter how long he lives in the city, that country fire still burns.
there's two Kentucky songs for you. First was the Circuit Riders with Take Me Back to Old Kentucky. And then you heard the Amanda Cook Band with Leaving Louisville, or Louisville, however you like to pronounce it. You're listening to the Hometown Bluegrass Show. I'm Tim Batts. Thanks so much for joining us. We got more great music coming your way. Now here's Melanie Cannon with I Call It Gone.
That's a suitcase, and it's all packed up. Those are boxes of my stuff. I got my cat, here's your key. You really want to know what's gotten into me? Call it walking, call it goodbye talking. One foot out the door. Call it over, not looking over my shoulder like every time before. You can call it moving on, call it anything you want. I call it gone. You broke me down, now I'm done being kept underneath your thumb. I tried like hell to make this work, but you shouldn't have to work at something that only makes you hurt. So call it walking, call it goodbye talking. One foot out the door. Call it over, not looking over my shoulder like every time before. You can call it moving on, call it anything you want. I call it gone. Call it letting go of us, but don't you dare call it love. We both know that wasn't what I got from you. Call it walking, call it goodbye talking. One foot out the door. Call it over, not looking over my shoulder like every time before. You can call it moving on, call it anything you want. 'Cause I'm bidding you so long. I call it gone. I call it gone. I call it
Staring out the window at the sinking sun. Another painful day's done. If I could convince myself I was over you now, I'd find a way to go on somehow. But the pain just grows stronger every day. I think of you and I'm on my way. Down memory lane with your hand in mine. Guess I'm just not the healing kind. do the firelights glow? And where you are right now, I just don't know. And the pain just grows stronger every day. I think of you and I'm on my way down memory lane with your hand in mine. Guess I'm just not the healing kind. Guess I'm just not the healing kind.
When that 3-day battle ended, one man in blue was found, with no name to tell his story as they laid him in the ground. Just one more unknown soldier, but held tightly to his chest was a picture of 3 children dressed in their Sunday best. They pried it from his fingers, clutched tightly in his grasp, knowing it was the last thing he'd seen before he passed. The story of that picture traveled farther north each day, where all the local papers described on their front page a picture of 3 children in 3 little wooden chairs, 2 brothers and 1 sister, sweet faces and dark hair, 3 angels to 1 soldier whose name remains unknown. A picture of 3 children whose father won't be coming home. In New York, a wife and mother was waiting for some word from the father of her children, last seen in Gettysburg. When she read about that picture found on a Union man, and knew her husband Amos had held tightly in his hand a picture of 3 children in 3 little wooden chairs, 2 brothers and 1 sister, sweet faces and dark hair, 3 angels to 1 soldier whose name was finally known. A picture of 3 children whose father won't be coming home. It was a picture of 3 children. Amos won't be coming home.
First, you heard Ronnie Bowman with The Healing Kind, and that was Dan Tominski singing harmonies on that, as well as Mr. Sammy Sheeler playing guitar. Sammy usually plays banjo for the Lonesome River Band, so I thought that was interesting that Sammy was playing guitar on that recording with Ronnie Bowman. And then you heard the great Russell Moore singing A Picture of 3 Children, a true story song written by Paula Breedlove and Mark Brinkman. That was recorded on an album called God Didn't Choose Sides, True Stories from the Civil War. Such a great song, and one thing I just love about bluegrass music, They always tell a great story. You're listening to the Hometown Bluegrass Show. I'm Tim Batts. Allen Music, located in historic downtown Paducah, Kentucky, is your source for fine guitars and all types of acoustic instruments. At Allen Music, we are experienced and enthusiastic players of everything we offer. Allen Music is family owned and has been serving musicians since 1976. So stop by and thank them for supporting bluegrass music. Allen Music, 215 Kentucky Avenue, downtown Paducah, or check them out online at allenmusicshop.com. Bell Monument Company has been serving western Kentucky, southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, and western Tennessee since 1914. Located in Wickliffe, Kentucky, Bell Monument can work with you to create custom memorials designed to meet your need. This can include monument shape, granite style, or custom artwork to create a totally unique memorial for your loved one. Call Jennifer for an appointment at 270-335-3503 or visit bellmonument.com. Custom Automotive in Calvert City, Kentucky has been a family-operated business for over 50 years. When you call Custom Automotive, you will talk to an experienced tire and wheel expert. They install wheels and tires on thousands of vehicles every year in addition to their online sales. Stop by and thank them for supporting bluegrass music. Custom Automotive in Calvert City. Check them out online at customautoonline.com. We got you right here on the Hometown Bluegrass Show. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Tim Batts. So glad you decided to join us. Got lots more great bluegrass music coming your way. Hey, I wanted to let you know that if you miss an episode of the Hometown Bluegrass Show or you want to go back and listen again, you can find them on YouTube as a podcast. You can also find the links on our Facebook page, the Hometown Bluegrass Show. So go on there and check it out and send us a message. Drop us a line. We'd love to hear what you think about the show, or if you have any requests. We'll also have some giveaways coming up soon. So find us on Facebook at the Hometown Bluegrass Show. Now, here's an interesting group of guys called the No Joke Jimmies. It's a bunch of bluegrass artists got together and formed a band called No Joke Jimmies. It consists of Jamie Johnson, Adam Haynes, Ron Stewart, Terry Eldridge, Darren Nicholson, Kyle Perkins, and Dennis Parker. They got a great sound, and you'll love this song. It's called Nose on the Grindstone.
Daddy worked like a mule mining Pike County coal. He threw out his back, couldn't work anymore. He said, one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of pills. See, the ways of the world will just bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart, you'll have nothing to fear. Do the best that you can, don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake. I remember your words, Lord, they bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. It takes twice as long to build bridges you burn. And there's hurt you can cause, time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pill. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world that I can't seem to shake.
The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, and no one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied, and that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied, and that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
My sweetheart, she left me without notice, packed her bags and headed out the door. I thought that she would always love me, but now this pain I must endure. I can't bear to see another evening come, one more night to lose some sleep, one more night to dream about her, and one more night for me to grieve. She had no reason for to leave me, for I am no way did her wrong. But she left her home and a little family, and now to another town she's gone. I can't bear to see another evening come, one more night to lose some sleep, one more night to dream about her, and one more night for me to grieve. I lie awake at night and I think about her. Oh, I wonder, does she ever think of me? Does the pain that she caused ever haunt her, or am I just a worn out memory? I can't bear to see another evening come, one more night to lose some sleep, one more night to dream about her, and one more night for me to grieve. One more night to dream about her, and one more night for
Abraham, who was told to kill his son. So he laid him on the altar, though it was his only one. Then an angel called Abraham, don't take Isaac's life, for God has provided himself a sacrifice. He'll make a way out of no way when you don't know where to turn or which way to go. He'll make a way out of no way. Just hold to his promises and never let them go. Children were thrown into the flames. They were cast into the fire for calling on his name. Then the king realized when he looked inside there was something very odd. There were 4 men alive and well, and one was the Son of God. He'll make a way out of no way when you don't know where to turn or which way to go. He'll make a way out of no way. Just hold to his promises and never let them go. He'll make a way out of no way when you don't know where to turn or which way to go. He'll make a way out of no way. Just hold to his promises and never let them go. Just hold to his promises and never let them go.
There's a day just out in front of us, I know will surely come. That eastern sky will open wide, revealing God's dear Son. And I know from here to heaven is but a twinkling of an eye, that in the midst of all his glory we'll hear the sweetest cry. Welcome home, I knew you'd come. Welcome home, you're here for good. Look around, was it worth the wait? Welcome home, step through the gate. I believe, at least for me, I'll see my mom and dad, my brothers and my sisters there, and everywhere you look a friend. All the greetings will be precious from those they've loved so dear, but no mortal man has ever heard the likes of when he hears. Welcome home, I knew you'd come. welcome home. I knew you'd come, welcome home. You're here for good. Look around, was it worth the wait? Welcome home, step through the gate. Welcome home, I knew you'd come. Welcome home, you're here for good. Oh, and look around, was it worth the wait? Welcome home, step through the gate.
There's the Gospel Plowboys with Welcome Home. Hey, thanks for joining us today on the Hometown Bluegrass Show. We want to thank our sponsors, Allen Music, downtown Paducah, Bell Monuments in Wickliffe, Kentucky, Custom Automotive in Calvert City, Jack Martin Music Lessons in Paducah, Kentucky, Puckett's Jewelry on the Square in Benton, and Ray's Exterior Cleaning in West Paducah. We've had a great show. It's been lots of fun. It's time for me to get gone. Speaking of which, here's Balsam Range with Get Me Gone. So long, everybody.
Stumbling around in the pitch black dark, big old hole right through my heart, waiting on the first sweet sign of dawn. I never found any sacred ground in this godforsaken town. Won't you give me some light, good Lord, and get me gone? Get me gone like a shooting star, just as fast and just as far. Gone like the long lost love in a country song. Gone like whiskey, gone like broke, straight out of here like windblown smoke. Won't you give me some light, good Lord, and get me gone? For the arms of Lady Luck, now the kiss is cold and bitter on my tongue. You warm the marrow in these bones, and why you got your big light on, shine it on the road home and get me gone. Get me gone like a shooting star, just as fast and just as far. Gone like the long lost love in a country song. Gone like whiskey, gone like broke, straight out of here like windblown smoke. Won't you give me some light, good Lord, and get me gone? Get me gone like a shooting star, just as fast and just as far. Gone like the long lost love in a country song. Gone like whiskey, gone like broke, straight out of here like windblown smoke. Won't you give me some light, good Lord, and get me